All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm back with part two. Part one cut me off. I don't know if it's just Mercury retrograde holding on for dear life, or the fact that I had my Wi-Fi turned off, or maybe a combination of the two. I don't know. But I'm starting at Taurus advice because it cut me off in the middle of Taurus advice. So let me get a couple of people in here, make sure I'm coming in clear and everything's good. Am I good? Not seeing a single comment. There's the comments. Am I good? Let me know if I'm clear, y'all. I still got Taurus advice laid out here. Man, my Taurus people got to watch 2 videos. Yes, clear? All right. I turned my Wi-Fi on this time. All righty. Good deal. So, Taurus people. I do believe, I don't know if it is time to go ahead and come to your senses about the situation. There's nothing wrong with it. Face reality for what it is, and everything's all good and well, okay? It is, no, not this one yet. Do not try to bust down doors that have been slammed shut in your face. I know I explain that like all the time, but that's very, very important. Now, there's nothing wrong with working for and striving to accomplish something, but at some point, you have to learn when it's a no. When it's like, okay, that door, I'm not supposed to get through that. You know, there's nothing wrong with knocking on it and jiggling the handle and maybe saying, but when it comes to the point to where you're like taking, you know, your bull horns and trying to bust the damn door down, no. Don't do that, okay? It's time for you to open up new communication, start communicating with new people. Make sure that whoever you communicate and whatever ventures you partake on, you gotta, I don't really think this would be too difficult. Make sure there's passion involved. Follow your passion, whatever sets your soul on fire, dude. You know, but do calculate your steps. You are an earth sign. You like to take things kind of slow and thought out and things of that nature. There's nothing wrong with that. So this here with the 4 of Wands reversed and the 5 of Swords, there's nothing wrong with, like I said, being very, very determined and very, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta train that bull to start thinking a little bit before it just charges, you know? So like, don't try to bust down a door that's not open, but still be very, very determined to find the open doors. Use that determination and that stubbornness and redirect the energy in different ways. Don't fight losing battles, basically, is what I'm saying here, okay? And definitely be sure you take time to yourself. There is nothing wrong with taking alone time. Don't ever let anybody make you feel guilty for that, okay? It's very necessary and very healthy, okay? Alrighty. Now, how about my Gemini people? Gemini. How's my Gems? Jim Jeroos, man. Room's filling up kind of slow. Only got a couple hundred people in here, but there still should be at least one Gemini person up in here. In the Caribbean, that's cool. Right on. Boom. 8 of Swords in the reverse for you too. Cool. Man, you and Saggy got this little saga going on here, okay? So I believe this one jumped out for y'all in the last All Signs reading at some point. Coming to your senses about this. Can't ignore the facts anymore. They're right in your face, screaming at you. Let's get 4 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, Page of Wands, sweet. Yeah. Oh, okay, this could be positive for you too. Not even really losing sleep about that old situation anymore, are you? Ain't even really bugging you all that much. Not for real. Not really. Well, I still kind of feel like that's cool, whatever. At least you're moving forward, and but you're still kind of carrying a little bit of past baggage with you. But here's your twins, man. Here's your twins. I kind of feel like you're going to get them on the same page eventually, okay? Because carrying this burden, man. This twin right here, the one that's all defensive and things of that nature, Mystic with Lipstick. Thank you for the, yes, I am doing mini readings today. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. But anyway, eventually this twin here, all right, the one that's carrying all this bullshit, is going to get tired of carrying all these sticks eventually, okay? It's just going to, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be like, man, fuck these sticks, dude. Dropping them, letting your guard down, okay? It looks like Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Nine of Swords reversed. Looks good to me. Dude, that ain't my problem no more. I ain't tripping about it. Whatever. Deuces, you know? You're dealing with somebody right here who is willing to take a new leap of faith, but they're kind of holding themselves back just a little bit. Kind of holding themselves back just a little bit. I kind of feel like, even though, okay, Gemini, look, I know y'all are like really super good at like, you know, just distracting people and, you know what I'm saying, and like just carrying on a fluffy duffy conversation, hee 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 ha ha ha. Well, some people still, thanks Mary for that super chat, I appreciate it. Some people can still feel it coming off of you, okay? Kind of feel like this person still feels a little bit of uneasiness coming off of you, okay? Their intuition is telling them, still something just a little off here. Still something just a little off, okay? They don't want to miss this opportunity. They don't. But then again, a final decision isn't quite being made yet on their part. They're still just a little standoffish, just a little bit, okay? And it's all good and well. I don't really see anything negative with this either. At the end of the day, whatever bullshit you were dealing with, it looks like this isn't going to last too long, okay? I don't really feel like it is. Michelle, thanks for that super chat. I appreciate it. It looks like you are just getting over it and releasing it and letting it go. And there is something new coming in here. Man, we all got new stuff, don't we? Across the board, it's time to start some new shit. Good dealio, Emilio. All right, what advice do we have? What advice do we have? Ooh, the Three of Cups. Try to enjoy yourself and have as much fun as possible. Again, that's like not really advice that Gemini needs, but in case you needed extra clarification and permission, yeah. Try to enjoy yourself and have as much fun as possible. You know, this life is a game. It's a dance, man. Try to enjoy it. Easier said than done. I know I'm no saint, but still, you know, try to find time. Let's get 3 shuffles for the Three of Cups. Here's 1, 2, and 3 for Gemini's advice. Bing! 10 of Swords. The worst is over, okay? The worst is over. You need to acknowledge the fact, too, that I would look back on this burden as a positive thing. I don't give a damn, dude. This is duality, okay? This is duality, meaning that in every positive situation, if you really want to, you can find something negative to bitch about. Okay, I'd prefer you not. But in every negative situation, you can always look for something positive. Okay, at least the worst is over, and that was an opportunity for growth. Okay, that's one thing about this life. I don't like it any more than you do, trust me, but that's just one thing that happens here. You get put under stressful, painful situations as an opportunity for growth and wisdom. Okay. Right now, the situation that you are dealing with, I do kind of feel like there are some things inside that you may need to work through. Like watch out for things you could overindulge in, especially things that, you know what I'm saying? Like if you like to sip on the bottle or watch your porno or do your gambling or eat your junk food or whatever it is you like to do. Don't let those things overtake you, okay? So right now, until you do just a little bit of inner work, you just got that one twin that's just a little annoying, okay? It's not going to last too long. Don't walk through this door just yet, okay? And if you do, that's totally cool. Just try not to dump too much emotion into it. Try to keep yourself at a bit of an emotional distance, all right? But keep your options open. Keep your options open, okay? Especially while you're going through this, whatever this is you're going through with that little annoying twin up in your head, keep your options open. You never know what might be around the corner, okay? Okie dokie. Who is that? Gemini. Cancer. Cancerians. What is good with my Cancerians? How y'all doing? Got any Cancerians in here? Any Cancerians in here? I hope the Cancer reading's better too. I want to read. I'm going to do the best I can. I mean, I can only do it. I can only go so far, you know. I can only go so far into looking at the positive aspects of a reading before I step over the line of bullshit, okay? And I won't step over that line. I won't bullshit you, but I will try to see if I can put as much of a positive twist on them as I can, okay? Ooh, the Hermit. The Hermit card. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but kind of feel like you're still kind of sticking to yourself, maybe, and closing off the outside world just a little bit. More often than not, or at least you would prefer to, maybe. 6 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Ace of Wands, cool. Talking to somebody right here. I don't know if a decision is being made. You're ready to start something new. And so is the person you're dealing with. You could be dealing with an Aries. Could be dealing with a Libra. Excuse me. Still kind of got your guard up just a little bit. I kind of feel like you're all ready to start something new here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This could be somebody you've already known. A past person that you kind of miss. Okay, you're still a little bit guarded though. Don't really trust it 100%. Could be an Aquarius here, but it looks like the person you're dealing with could also be an Earth sign. But they're probably even if it's not an Aries, it doesn't have to be. Could be the controlling, like my way or the highway type of person. You know, the type that likes to be in charge, large and in charge. You know, you got the Page of Swords right here. They got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I do see that they're trying to be very calculative right here because I feel like this is something from the past that probably didn't work out. And it looks like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they got Knight of Pentacles and could be an Earth sign that you're dealing with here. But it looks like they're ready. It looks like they're down. You know what I'm saying? To come together with you and, I guess, give it another shot, maybe. I'm seeing from most of you, it's somebody from the past here. Because of the 6 of Cups right here. All right. Still a little bit guarded right here. And you're not really 100% sure if this is the right decision. But at the end of the day, it looks like y'all ready to start something new and be happy. Yeah? Okie dokie, cool. Again, could be an Aquarius, but at the end of the day, I don't really feel like y'all can... There's no logic behind this. There's no logic behind this at all. It doesn't even really make any sense at the end of the day. It's like strictly emotion driven, I think. You know? Doesn't make any sense. It may be the dumbest decision in the world, but, you know, I feel like y'all gonna do it anyway. Cool. Well, with that 10 of Cups right there, along with this 2 of Cups, dude, I hope, man, shit, it looks like it's going to be good. At least for now. So that looks pretty positive. Was that good enough? Whoever said that. Hope the Cancer reading's better. Was that good enough for you? What advice do we have? Advice. Come on, let's get a jumpy. Boom, there we go. Ooh, the World card. Time to start a brand new cycle. Got a funny feeling about it. I could be wrong, so I'm not going to say anything. Let's see what the cards have to say. 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Even Linda, thank you for that super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Bam. Temperance card. Be patient. If I was you, it does look like it's time to start a new cycle, but be patient with your emotions, okay? Be patient. Let your guard down and don't be so defensive. Hang on. Got to pick a card up with my foot that fell on the floor. 2 of Swords. I don't really know if it's time to make a decision just yet. I would think this through. and think, do you really want this to be a love situation? Okay, let your guard down. And Cancer, don't take on burdens that aren't yours to take on. Okay, don't go around trying to be a hero. If you just so happen to stumble upon a person with an issue that you are able to do something about, go for it. Knock yourself out, okay? But don't go around trying to be a hero, trying to take on everybody else's burdens and then bitching and crying when they don't appreciate it or don't want the help, okay? Don't do that. Sorry, I know it sounds like I'm bitching, but okay, all right. But it is time for you to start a brand new cycle, all right? But just think this over when it comes to your emotions and when it comes to love. Be patient. Be patient while you figure this out, okay? I knew I had a funny feeling about it. I knew I had a funny feeling. Ace of Cups reverse came out. 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups came out on the other one, but that 6 of Cups and the 9 of Wands kind of made me feel funny about it. So, as somebody from the past, you don't really trust all that much, so think. Durky durky, how about my Leos? Oops, I said it again, didn't I? All right, Leo people. Okie dokie. Leos. And these cards are getting all sticky. All sticky icky. Little sticky icky. You my sweet ooey gooey. All right, I can't get a jumper right now. 7 shuffles for my Leos. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Boom. Ooh. Ha. Oh, shit. Hold up. Damn, Leo. Come on, man. Damn, dog. All right, hang on. See, all right. Whatever situation this is right here, it's very, very one-sided. Very one-sided, okay? I see that, I don't really think this is a return back to card, but you still haven't moved on from this yet. I see that you've taken the action, possibly, taking the physical action of turning and walking away, but it's still rolling through your head. Can't quit thinking about it. Holding a grudge. Man, this isn't... Leo people, I love y'all to death, man, but this is unhealthy as fuck. You know that, right? This is not a healthy mindset to, like, keep yourself locked in all the time. All right? Because it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I know you've heard me say this 1,000 times. I'll say it 1,000 more times till my face turns blue and I pass out. It doesn't matter. You can hop on a plane and fly 3,000 miles away. If you're still attached to something, that distance doesn't mean anything. Wherever you go, there you are, okay? Until you change what's going on in here. All right? But it definitely looks like you are taking off like a bat out of hell. You made a decision to turn and walk away and have nothing to do with this situation or this individual or whatever. I kind of feel like you're keeping this to yourself, too. It could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. I also have Sagittarius, Gemini, and Libra here. The person you're dealing with, they've come to their senses about this, and they feel like this is the most logical, rational thing to do as well. They're probably not being quite so honest. Is that what you're so pissed off about? You're dealing with a liar? Is that what it is? They ain't even really feeling this connection, and it doesn't make them happy. You know, they didn't find any happiness out of this. They ain't feeling this connection at all. Yeah, and I kind of see them being, you know, probably the manipulative, lying, scheming type. Is that what you're holding on to? Is that what's got you so pissed off? Man, you got to let that shit go, dude. I mean, even if you turn and walk away from it, like, thinking about that, all you're doing is fucking yourself up. Okay? Let them fuck themselves up on their own time, and you go do you. That's Rich Lot personal advice. That's not the cards advice. We'll get the cards advice here in just a second. All right. What advice do we have for my Leos? What advice do we have? What advice do we have? I bet you the 4 of Pentacles reverse comes out. It should, in my opinion. It should, but Who knows? Bam. Six of Swords. Okay, it was in the reverse. All right, you need to turn it upright. You need to move on from this. Move on here and here. Not just physically get up and walk away, move on, but you need to move on here and here as well. All right, 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Boom. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Put the brakes on. Put the brakes on, okay? Put the brakes on. Now, when it comes to what happened in the past, psychologically, you need to move on from it. You need to come to terms with it. In your heart, though, remember how it made you feel. But again, here's that slippery slope that I ask everybody to walk down. Don't relive it. Okay? Just keep that in your feeling memory. And anybody that you do come in contact with, if you feel anything that even remotely resembles that intuitive feeling that you had from the past, put the brakes on it, turn and walk the hell away. Okay? Do not try to control things that you don't have control over with the Emperor in the reverse right here. Okay? Relinquish control of the shit that you can't do anything about, like this past situation and what kind of person they are. You have no fucking control over that, so let go of it, dude. All right? Only control the things that you can control. And the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm not saying don't, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's a pretty stubborn ass, right? I'm not saying don't be stubborn. I think I've said this to Taurus. This is mainly a fixed sign thing, and I'm a fixed sign too, so I'm working on this with you. Work on what you're stubborn about. Okay, stubbornness can be your best friend or your worst enemy, depending on what you're stubborn about. Take that stubborn energy, take it away from things that you have no control over, and put it towards things that you can control and that you can do something about. Okay? Good deal. How about my Virgos? My Virgos. Whoa! Oh, way too many cards. Way too many. Virgos. Ooh, 6 of Swords reverse for you too. Somebody here. Damn, man. All right, 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. The Devil in the reverse. All right, I mean, okay, Virgo, look, check it out. This is all good and well and all, but, I mean, this is all good and well. You just got to do something about that noggin, man. This is cool, okay? Devil in the reverse, Knight of Wands reversed, and the 3 of Swords. Toxic, heartbreaking, nasty, negative energies. Putting a stop to that. But dude, I'm gonna tell you what, man, you got to do something about that noggin, dude. You got to quit thinking about that shit all day. Didn't I just tell Leo something very similar to this? Very similar. You all are neighboring signs, so there could be some shared energies there. And these aren't the exact same cards, but this is very, very similar here. Okay, very similar. But I do see that you are taking a new leap of faith. Some of y'all could be starting a new job right here. But whatever it is, I just kind of feel like you would rather things be just kind of like cool and, you know, the earthy Virgo type of, okay, there's got to be teamwork and we're going to work together as a team and I'm taking a new leap of faith where everything is going to be calculated. You know, I'm just playing with y'all. But anyway, though, I don't know. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's see what the person you're dealing with over here. Yeah, this is a lot to do with the person you're dealing with. It's over. You can't quit thinking about it. and they're pissed off about it. This could be somebody could have been using you for money, for some of you. If that doesn't resonate, just chuck it, but I am getting that because under the spread here is the 10 of Pentacles, and the person you're dealing with has the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So they could be financially codependent, and you could be the one bringing in the bread. However, I mean, it's a non-dollar. The tower fell. The tower fell, okay? This person could be a bit of a control freak that you were dealing with right here, possibly. A bit of a control freak trying to hold that tower up, doing whatever they could. It doesn't matter. Manipulate. You know, everything but what they should be doing, okay? Because they have the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the 9. The Knight and the 9 both reversed. Indicating to me, see, you got the Queen of Pentacles here and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like you had a little bit more control and probably had more of the upper hand right here. I don't think they like that with the Emperor in the reverse. Could have been an Aries you were dealing with. I also have Capricorn. I have every element on the table here, but Aries and Capricorn specifically, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, those are just influencing energies. So at the end of the day, you're just kind of like, hell to the nah. You digging what I'm saying? You could have your eye on them too, because you are an Earth sign. Okay, Page of Swords reverse is typically the stalking card, but since you are an Earth sign, the Page of Earth right here is in the reverse, so you could still have your eye on this person, possibly. But even if you don't, it's still a big flat refuse. Y'all got a bit of a saga going on too, I've noticed. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate it. Thank you. But y'all got a bit of a saga too going on, I've noticed. Never even thought about the Virgo saga. Let's see, Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius so far have this saga going on. It's like tells the same story every damn time. Anyway, what advice do we have? What advice do we have for my Virgos? Bam, that was quick. 7 of Swords. You need to plan this shit out, boy. Also, too, this is, well, every card has more than one meaning. But not only, I don't really think that the tarot is going to give you advice telling you to lie, cheat, and steal. All right, this is also the card of planning, you know, planning your getaway, planning strategically your next move and whatnot. But for some of you, since we got to leave the door open for possibility and error here, some of you need to go inside and have a heart-to-heart with yourself and nobody else and make sure you are coming from a place of honesty and integrity. Nobody else has to know about it. You just confront yourself. And then, so, you know, we all do it. We've all had to do it. There's none of us who are exempt from needing to do this, but I just feel like y'all need to hear this advice this week. Just go in and be like, when you find something, yeah, I'm kind of full of shit when it comes to that, ain't I? Yeah, I've kind of been hiding that and trying to manipulate that situation to work out for me, even though it probably shouldn't. It really shouldn't. That's really not fair. It would just make me feel better. Okay. And as long as you catch it and acknowledge it, that's fine. We're all humans, dude. We all got to go through that. Just catch it, acknowledge it, and make it a point to work on it. Okay? Now, let's give 4 shuffles for the rest of your advice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 3 of Swords. 10 of Wands reversed. The Hierophant reversed. The Hermit reversed. You need to get back into your element. Okay? Quit thinking about shit that breaks your heart. Quit thinking about shit that breaks your heart. Here's a little technique. I'll just tell little bitty techniques, okay, that I learned in Mind Mastery School. I will not give away all the secrets because I respect a man's business. However, acknowledge your focus and acknowledge where your mind goes, okay, at all times. And when you catch it, thinking about some heartbreaking negative shit, again, we're humans, okay? We all do it from time to time. Just catch it and say, shit, error thought. Replace it with something positive. I know it sounds silly and it sounds naive and it sounds dumb. No. The day and age that we're in, that shit doesn't fit anymore. This isn't the 3rd dimension anymore, okay? Catch it and acknowledge it and replace it with something positive every single time. Do it like clockwork until your brain begins to rewire itself and starts doing it by default without you even thinking about it. Also, do not take on burdens that aren't yours to take on, especially in the workplace, Virgo. Don't be taking on everybody else's job. It's not going to get you promoted. That's just going to get you stuck right where you're at, okay? And definitely make sure you maintain your sense of financial independence, okay? A lot of you probably already are, but just don't ever fall back on that, okay? And think about what it is that you commit to, okay? Nothing wrong. Again, kind of akin to stubbornness. Commitment and loyalty are like stubbornness' cousin. You know what I'm saying? They're like cousins to each other. And very similarly, pay very close attention to what you commit to and why. Okay, what you commit to and why. Do not commit to something simply for principle, regardless of how it makes you feel or how little sense it makes. All right? Ooh, Page of Cups just flipped out for my Libras. Somebody wants to offer a new little love offer here. He's even got a little fishy sticking out of that cup. Aw, isn't that cute? Let's get 4 shuffles, please, for my Libras. Here's 1. Here's 2. 3. And 4 for my librarians. Eh? Bam! Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Sweet. Man, these readings are looking pretty good for everybody. For the most part. You know, some of my readings, man, I can go a whole hour just negative as hell. But, man, these are looking pretty good for the most part. I do see communicating, talking to a potential love partner here. Okay? Don't really know if it's starting off lovey-dovey just yet, though, okay? Because you do have the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles up here. This could be somebody at the workplace, could be an earth sign, but regardless of who it is, I feel like it's just kind of on communication, you know, communication only right now, for the most part. You know, could be some intimacy in there, but for the most part, it's just kind of like talking, thinking, planning it out, you know, feeling the situation out. But it is time. Like I said, it's time for you to start off on something new right here. Somebody here, though, is a little bit codependent, though, so that could raise a couple of problems here. At the end of the day, you're very, very stubborn and determined, one way or the other. Once your scale flops one way, you're pretty damn determined about it. So I kind of feel like you may be a little bit concerned as to whether or not you all will be a good team together, you know, but the person you're dealing with here wants to offer you something new, but they're a little bit, I kind of feel like you may feel just a little bit of greediness, a little bit of, like, it could be the person you're dealing with here, a little bit one-sided and a little bit, no, I don't know, something a little bit funny coming from them here. Some of you, it could be a reconciliation too, because they got the Tower in the reverse over here on their side. Doesn't necessarily have to be, though. That's not always the card of reconciliation. They could just be dealing with this in their own life, you know, trying to, you know, a little bit emotionally codependent. So you may be kind of feeling like, so what are you really talking to me for? Like, are you, I kind of feel a little bit of paranoia here, just a little bit of nervousness and a little bit of distrust. So just kind of communicating and feeling things out for the moment. Does that resonate at all? That was weird. That was weird, but that's what came through. That was weird. That's just what came through, though. So that's what I'm gonna read. No reconciliation, and I don't trust him. Okie dokie. Alrighty. I don't know. That's just what the cards are telling me. So what advice do we have for my librarians? Bam, the Ace of Pentacles. Haha, is your advice, too. It was the overall energy for the spread. Now it's the advice. Ooh, I got 111 likes. That's cool. That's cool. Anyway, though, so yes, I mean, there's nothing wrong with starting something new here, but just make sure it's planned out strategically, you know? Dig what I'm saying? Take a vape break. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 5. All right, so don't drop anything in your daily life as a result of this, okay? Keep your daily activities going, keep your routine going, whatever responsibilities you have going on. Don't let it affect anything in your daily life right here. Don't be bothered by too many other love options either. Like, don't be bothered by too much drama and whatnot, you know. Narrow down your options to one. Like, what do I really want here, okay? But again, plan this out. Keep your guard up too. I kind of feel like you may not be able to trust this person for a reason, okay? And I wouldn't, like, again, I would keep this at more of kind of like a professional, like, planned out approach that you got going on right here. I wouldn't go out and hang out and party with them and get drunk and do something stupid, you know. You dig what I'm saying? Okie dokie. How about my Scorpios? How about my Scorps? Whoa. Ah, 10 of Cups reversed flipped out for you. Damn, Scorpio. Damn, duh. All right. Let's get 5 shuffles. See who it is that doesn't want this relationship. Here's 2. 3. 2 more. Boom, 6 of Cups reversed. Damn, you holding a grudge, Scorpio? Dude. At least you're not laying around feeling sorry for yourself, though. I kind of feel like you are transmuting, since you don't really know, and this is the big Scorpio thing, okay? It seems like since all you are is water, you don't really know what to do with your emotions. It's not like you can turn them off. But the next best thing is, if you're feeling that pissed off and that hurt and that upset and that sad, let's turn it into anger, huh? And you can get high off of that, right? Anyway, though, this I feel like you're keeping this all to yourself. Duh. Not Scorpio. Keeping secrets? No, never. Could be dealing with a Pisces, possibly. Doesn't have to be. All right, but you have come to your senses about this, and you take matters of the heart very, 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 very seriously, right? Person you're dealing with here, they're letting their guard down, but they don't even want to commit. They wouldn't be the type to commit to this even if they did try, okay? I kind of feel like they do want to offer you some new love here. They do, but they're hanging around and waiting. The door of opportunity has been open probably for a long damn time, right? Probably for a long damn time, but they've been waiting around so damn long that you're just pissed off, you're tired of waiting, right? So it could be a Taurus that you're dealing with, but this situation will not grow or bloom or expand into anything that it has already grown into. If you planted that seed and all it grew into is a half-dead doo-doo tree, then that's what it's going to be. It's never going to turn into a rose bush. And you know that. And it makes you cranky. Oh, well. We'll see what advice we have to get you to move on from this here or deal with it or whatever. Boom! The Death in the reverse. Okay? All right, this is going to mean several different things because this is your card. Those of you who do not know the tarot, this is the Scorpio card. Okay? First of all, you need to get back out of a low vibrational Scorpio mode. How's that? Okay, out of your element. When I say that, let's figure out a different way to phrase that. Out of your element, every single sign has a positive and a negative, okay? A low vibrational and a high vibrational. An unevolved and an evolved. It's time for you to get up out of the low vibrational Scorpio mode and get back into a good Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? I'll figure out a way to word it one of these days. Anyway, let's get 5 shuffles. Also, too, do not, let your whole life, it's not the end of the world. Do not, start changing everything in your life just because you're pissed off. You know? If that makes any sense. Here's 1, 2 more. King of Cups. Make sure you are emotionally fulfilled from the inside. You make sure that you fill your cup. All right. I'm going to repeat a phrase that you all have heard me say probably over 1,000 times. Do not put your emotions on somebody else as their responsibility. You will be let down every single time. If somebody so chooses with their own free will to support you emotionally, that is a privilege, not a right. That is not their responsibility. At the end of the day, when push comes to shove and the nitty gets gritty, that's your responsibility and your responsibility alone. It's time for you to get over this bullshit, though, okay? Take that burden from the past, say, thank you, universe, for that experience. I can't wait for you to show me what I learned from this. I can't wait to figure out how I can take that experience from the past and turn it into a more positive aspect of myself based on the wisdom that I obtained from it, regardless of how negative it may or may not have been. Okay? Do not extend or accept any new offers from the person that you're dealing with here. I don't care if they make up their mind or not. It's a big fat no. Okay? Don't lay around and isolate yourself and hide away from the world and drive yourself crazy. Okay? It's time to regain your strength and find your sense of happiness in places that you don't normally look for it, i.e., in here, not out there. All right? It's nowhere out there. Promise you that. Alrighty, how about my Saggies? Saggy Wadgy. I got 532 people in here. You gotta be one Saggy in the chat. What's up, y'all? Saggy, Saggy. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ooh, 8 of Wands. Moving on from something. Some of y'all could actually be picking up and traveling, okay? But it doesn't matter if it's physical distance, psychological distance, or emotional distance. You're moving on from something, okay? Let's go ahead and get 4 shuffles for the 8 of Wands. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom! Ooh, King of Cups. Do 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 do. Cool, good deal. Well, overall here it looks like, for the most part, I don't know what you're dealing with here, but you're moving on from something from. Let's start with the person you're dealing with here, okay? Because this is the one that's yelling at me the most. Okay, could be an Aries that you're dealing with. I have Aries, Scorpio, and Aquarius. But it doesn't matter who it is, okay? Somebody definitely did not want this to come to an end. Like, it looks like you're moving on regardless of whether they want, but they weren't even taking this seriously. I see you were dealing with somebody that was very one-sided and just playing games for the most part. This wasn't nothing but a big game, okay? And what can I gain from this type of energy right here? But it looks like you're not even like really all that heartbroken about it anymore, okay? Definitely not interested in manifesting anything new here. It looks like you're moving on and starting something new right here, in which there is commitment, but it's being planned out. Okay, you could be dealing with an earth sign, okay? But you could also have your eye on this person here. Kind of watching the Facebook profile, the Instagram, whatever the case may be. Or it could be them having their eye on you. Or y'all could just both be watching each other in the silence. But at the end of the day there, this was like a universal call. Okay, some of you could have been forced into it. Some of you, actually took action and decided to do it yourself. The person you're dealing with here, though, they would like to reconcile, but it's not happening. Ace of Cups in the reverse here. Cool. That kind of felt equal. I mean, like 50-50 positive and negative. Like I said, today I'm doing the best I can to put as much of a positive spin on the readings as possible, but I will not cross the line into bullshitting you and blowing smoke up your ass just to make it sound good. At the end of the day, if it's negative, it's going to be negative. Alrighty, what do we got for your advice here? Knight of Cups in the reverse. Let's get 4 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. Ooh, the Lovers. 3 of Cups reversed, Fool reversed, the King of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay. So it's definitely time for you to move on. Move on to something, because like there's somebody else out there for you. There's something out there, somebody out there that you have a very strong connection with the Chariot, especially if it's a Cancer that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be, though. Also, too, this is a double meaning card. You need to realize that regardless of what happened in the past, You were dealing with a very near and dear soulmate. Oh, yes, you were. Oh, yes, you were. Doesn't matter what kind of impact they had on you, positive or negative. If they had a big impact on your life of any kind, it was a very near and dear soulmate. But also with the Chariot and the Lovers card right here, keep on moving on. All right. Try to keep yourself at a bit of an emotional distance. Find that balance. Okay. I just got done. I don't even remember what sign it was just a few minutes ago, saying kind of the same thing. Knight of Cups reversed, King of Swords. Okay. Find that balance between emotion and logic. Okay. Don't dump every ounce of emotion into one situation, but don't be too logical about it either. You know, you kind of got to find that line. It's kind of a slippery slope, but it is possible. Okay. Try to cut back on the silly partying and shit too with the Three of Cups in the reverse. Try not, you know what I'm saying? It's time to kind of get down to business and be serious here. All right. Who was that? That was Saggy. So Capricorn, Caparoo. Caparoo. Boom. Ooh, Two of Pentacles reverse. Somebody dropping this, huh? Dropping it. Drop it. Drop it. 1, a 2, 3, and 4. Bam. Cool. Yep. Dropping this. It's come to an end. It's coming to an end. One of the two. But at the end of the day, here's a bunch of negative shit here. But I want to say the positive stuff first. At the end of the day, this is the most successful decision you could have ever made. Okay? Yes, the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. Yes, the World card is in the reverse. Okay, so yes, there is unfinished business lingering between you two, and you're not very happy about it. Okay, especially when you think about it. Some of you could have been lying and trying to manipulate this situation. Regardless, I kind of feel like even if you weren't, coming from a place of dishonesty or low integrity, you still have probably been planning this getaway for quite some time. Okay, somebody here feels very abandoned. All right, could be dealing with another Earth sign. However, I do feel like they want to start something new with you. Absolutely, positively. Ace of Wands could be a fire sign as well. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, but it just ain't happening. There's no growth. There is no growth. Y'all don't work together as a team. You don't see eye to eye. Kind of feel like you're just so sick and tired of fighting this that you're just throwing the sword down and saying deuces. Okie dokie. All right. That was short and sweet. They come out like that sometimes. What advice do we have? Advice for my Cappies. What advice? Ba-boom. Try to find that sense of happiness. Okay? Even if it takes... Like, I know y'all are real big on this. Y'all are real big on trying to be realistic. Yeah. Well, realistic is only what you believe. Okay? You cannot... The evidence around you isn't reality. Okay? That's the Earth sign's biggest challenge. The evidence you have isn't reality. That's what you've created based on what you believe. So don't be negative and call it being realistic. All you're doing is creating negative shit for yourself when you do that. Okay? Break through the barrier of the illusion, Capricorn. Let's get 4 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. Don't let anybody think they can cross you and step on your toes and walk all over you. Okay? Oh, you better have your backbone. Keep that backbone. All right? That doesn't mean go out and start fights with everybody that you don't trust. That just means that if it comes down to it, somebody's trying to use you or take advantage of you, you best stand up for yourself. Okay? But at the end of the day, don't waste your time fighting and arguing. All right? Defend yourself if you are attacked, but don't waste your time fighting and arguing, if that makes any sense. I know I ask all of y'all to walk the slipperiest slopes, that you possibly can. But that's where growth happens, okay? Oh, you need to get over the pain. Get over the pain. You can do it. You can do it. Get over the pain that was caused from this. Try to figure out what happened that you could flip around and make it something positive. Oh, move on from it and get over it. All right? And don't let this affect your daily life, okay? Whatever responsibilities you had going on, whatever daily activities, whatever routines, keep everything the same and don't break character. All right? Erky Durky, how about my Aquarius people? Aquas. How about my Aquas? We got an Aquarius people in here? 514 people. There's got to be at least one Aquarius. Besides me, I don't count. I'm the reader. We're almost done. Bam. 2 of Wands in the reverse. Oh, you done waiting, huh? Made up your mind? Made up some kind of decision? Let's get 4 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bing! Ooh, the death in the reverse. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Somebody wants to reconcile here, but it's not happening. Somebody wants to reconcile, but it's not happening. I see you. Here you are. This has Aquarius written all over it. King of Swords. You're in King of Swords mode. You're in basically. Nope. I've got some news for you. I don't really care how you feel about this news. This is the news nonetheless. This is how it is. It just is what it is, regardless of how you feel or what you would prefer or how I feel or what I would prefer. This is just how it is, and big fat hail to the nah. Hail to the nah. Ace of Swords in the reverse as well. And I don't really feel like you're being secretive about it. Could be dealing with a Pisces, but you're not keeping this to yourself. This ain't no secret. Big fat hell no. Page of Wands reverse too. You're not even losing any sleep over this. I kind of feel like this is probably a situation that made you very anxious and nervous for a really long time, okay? But you're not even worried about it anymore. You're not even heartbroken about it. It's not even hurting you. The person that you're dealing with here is probably stalking you and keeping an eye on you, but I don't really see any communication here. I just see this spread right here. Let me show you. Let me show you. This right here, can you see that? See that spread? I think that energy speaks for itself. I don't really think you need to say anything to this person. This was very sudden and unexpected for them, and they're still holding a grudge, all right? They're still holding a grudge. They want to work together with you as a team, but they're not willing to put in the work, right? It's like, yeah, I want teamwork with you, but I want it to just happen by itself. I don't feel like working. I'm too goddamn lazy. I don't feel like doing what it actually takes to make this happen. So it looks like they're left with no choice but to move on. Okay. Excuse me. What advice do we have? Advice. Good God, man. This is a 53-minute video, and there's 2 signs missing from it, so I've really been running my mouth in these readings, haven't I? The Hanging Man as your advice. Try to look at things from all different perspectives. Again, not advice that needs to be given. That's like trying to talk a lion into eating a zebra. Like, it's just like, okay, but if you needed the clearance, yes, look at everything from every different perspective you possibly can. 5 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Ten of Cups. Ooh. Time for you to look for something serious, okay? Make up your mind. Again, I feel like you already have because you had the Two of Wands in the reverse back there, but it's time to stop thinking about it and it's time to start acting, okay? You got something with massive, massive potential out there, okay? 10 of Cups here. Time to make up your mind and make a final decision right here. Regain your strength, okay? And with the person you're dealing with, no forward movement, deuces on that. But also, Aquarius, watch your attitude. Watch your tongue. Watch how you come across when you talk, okay? I'm Aquarius. I can talk all the shit I want. I'm on that boat with you, okay? Watch how you communicate. Don't come across so sharp, harsh, and abrasive, okay? Monitor your tone inflection, okay? Sometimes you can be a little bit of an asshole, and it's all good as long as we work on it. I'll work on it with you, okay? All righty. Now, my Pisces people. My Pisces people. Bam! Empress in the reverse. You could be dealing with a Taurus. However, there is no growth or expansion happening with whatever situation we're reading about today. It's not going to grow into anything new. 5 shuffle. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Boom. Ooh, 2 of Swords reversed for Pisces. Dude, man. Dude, we need to take a hammer and an ice pick down and chip off the ice blocks on the walls of hell. That place done froze over. Pisces made their mind up. I'm just playing with y'all. Just messing with you. Anyway, though, I feel like that you have made a final decision to move on from this and not work on it. Okay? Because you got the 2 of Swords in the reverse. 8 of Pentacles reversed, and the Ace of Swords reversed. It's like, nope, it's just not going to happen. Time to move on. I still kind of feel like there's a part of you that's waiting, though. Moving on and deciding not to start anything new, but are you still waiting to hear from this person? All right. Are you? Are you still waiting to hear from them? Got news for you. Whoever you're dealing with right here could be an Aquarius or a Leo, okay? But they already know everything there is to know about this situation, all right? I kind of feel like they're going to go ahead and leave the unfinished business lingering between the two of you and go off and look for love elsewhere with the Knight of Cups, okay? They've thought about it and thought about it and thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. Y'all just fight and argue too much, and I just feel like they're deuces. They are and you are, but you're still waiting to hear from them. If anything, all this connection does is drain the hell out of them, and they're not interested. Okay, you're moving on. That's good, but I would personally advise this right here. This 2 of Swords right here needs to go a little bit deeper than just moving on and deciding not to work on it. Okay, you need to move on from it up here too. All right. What advice do we have? Advices for Pisces. Advices for Pisces. Advices for Pisces. Ooh, the devil. Okay. Steer clear of Capricorns. No, I'm just playing. Oh, be careful of things that you could overindulge in. Things that make you too happy. Smoke a little bit of weed, drink a little bit of beer, eat you some junk food, go gambling at the casino, whatever the case may be. Those things are all fine and good and well. Just don't let them overtake you, okay? Boom, the Emperor. All right. Time for you to take control of your life. Don't let anybody else make decisions for you. Don't let anybody else formulate opinions for you. Okay? You take control of your life, of your emotions, of your mind, and of your aura altogether. Okay? Let's get 5 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. 2 more and then we're done, man. 1 and 2. boom. You need to focus more energy on your money too. All right, definitely focus energy on your money. Save as much as you can, do what you can to get a promotion, maybe change jobs, whatever the case may be. You need to focus more on making more money. Find your sense of happiness in places you haven't looked before, i.e. on the inside. It's not out there. Okay, stop letting your outside world influence your emotions. All right, be sure to take your alone time. All right, there's nothing wrong with alone time. And right now, you do not need to extend or accept any offers. You need to work on attracting love and not pursuing it. Okay, you shouldn't have to pursue and fight for love. That's nothing that should have to be fought for or forced or manipulated. Okay, work on attracting it to yourself. Okie dokie, everybody. Sorry for the two-part video. I will definitely make sure that as long as I'm still here in this temporary spot, this is just a little temporary spot for a few days before I go back to the house. But I'll have my Wi-Fi on. I'll definitely have my Wi-Fi on from this point. Greatly appreciate all the super chats, the likes, and the comments, and all that good stuff. I will be doing the mini readings today on my other channel, Rich's Indigo Zone. You can order them at any given time. The ones that are pre-ordered get read first. If you wait to order it while I'm live, you have to sit and wait in line. Anyway, though, thanks again for tuning in, and I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.